morning time at the bakery. Where are we? Eildon.
Yep.
Yes, there seem to be an excessive amount of yellow bikes out here. We've been overrun by dog rooters. Johnny's been to the supermarket this morning, got his snakes. Snakes alive. Snakes and Nurofen. Snakes and Nurofen, that's the go. Fair enough. What did you get from the supermarket? An apple. You didn't get snakes and Nurofen as well?
No.
Staple diet.
Been to Mount Terrible before, plenty of times.
Probably 10k up, so that's a bit of a steady climb up, and then same back down. So we'll go up there. It's about 1,500 metres up there. Pretty good. And the hut we're staying at tonight's called Bluff Hut. So it's the highest hut in the high country. So we'll be up pretty high again.
Just had breakfast, and we are now departing Eildon, heading up into them there hills. Welcome to the cornerman position, where we sit here and wait for everyone to come through. Yeah! And we're off. Oh, and I missed it! How did I miss it? I missed the Johnny eating it. No! Johnny! How could you do this to me? Uh-oh. Duck. Oh! Ryan's down. Man down.
Fucking slippery there.
Yeah, man.
Come on.
Good. I've got to make sure I'm filming, man. Yeah, I am. I got yours, I missed Johnny's. Woo.
Thank you.
Go, Sean the sheep. Oh, Sean, he's down. Oh, look, we could share footage on that one.
Oh.
All right, you're right, your leg out?
No.
All right, hang on. All right. 1, 2, 3, up. Whew. Oh, stopping. Choke chickens. Look, Nugget. He loves it. See that he's actually got a little bit more left on his more life left in it. Like he's got legs on his Nugget, and he's got you know, a bit more of the body. There you go, Nugget. Another one of your chickens. I found a fill. Oh.
If I managed to get the footage, because I turned it on when we left that last stop to the bitumen.
Oh, did you?
Nothing to dad, then I just went boom.
Oh, shit.
Got all that on.
Where are we? Where are we, Phil?
In paradise? I don't know exactly where we are.
We're definitely somewhere. Well, we have Johnny binning it on video up for sale.
That was great.
So where are we here?
This is a big river. The place is pretty big. In a few k's we'll start heading up that hill and make our way up to Mount Terrible.
Mount Terrible. So is it terrible?
It's not terrible up there. It's beautiful.
Good. Look forward to seeing that.
Don't go to Mount Disappointment. Disappointing.
So, sort of be missing footage here and there with the GoPro, but you can hold the top button and the side button in for about 8 seconds and then let them go, and it seems to reset it, even on the fly. And then you can just hit the top button again and away it goes. I don't know why it keeps doing it. It's a pain in the butt. And I've got to Scotty from Man Bike Swag's now switched on to using mostly DJI everywhere cameras instead of GoPro, and he reckons he hasn't had a problem yet. So I've been using DJI just for my footage on the ground, not riding, because I don't really have the battery set up so where I can interchange them and charge them properly yet. So maybe later on if the GoPro keeps being painful, but I'll tell you, the GoPro support team's bloody awesome. If you're on their subscription, it's only like $70 a year or something. Man, you have any dramas with your camera, you make one phone call, they answer, and you can just send your camera down and they'll send you a brand new one. I've done it twice now and it just works seamlessly. They are really good. They do not muck around, and they even sent me a silly floaty selfie sticky thing because I've changed my camera twice now, so for free. Anyway, that was pretty cool. They really want to look after their customers, because I suppose they've got DJI now hot on their trail with their action cameras, and if they're not having software failures like GoPro is, then maybe you know, everyone will start going that way if they have to, unless GoPro can sort out their software problems. Could have gone across the log, man. Is this the foot part? Better catch up to someone so we can film them, hey? Been caught out on a few of those woo boys at speed, and holy shit, that scares the crap out of you. Hit one yesterday. Not sure if I got footage of it or not, but oh shit, my pants. I opened the throttle on the straight, couldn't see it because sort of the angle it was on, and hit it at speed, and oh my god, I come down hard on the front wheel. It was skatey. I think a bit of wee-wee came out. Oh, we'll go past. We find a Steph. Try and get up this left side to film her. Steph's hammering. Man, she's doing real well. She's wringing that thing's neck. Yeah, Steph. Oh, Steph's overtaken the boyfriend. Oh, the rivalry. Oh, no. Ha ha ha. Woo. Ha ha. Come on, bro. Gotta catch your girlfriend. Yeah, Steph. Phew. Is there a good bit or a bad bit? Who knows? Oh, I hate wet boots. Fucking wet boots. Wet boots, no. Damn it. One wet boot. Only one. See? One wet boot. One wet boot, one thong, one boot. Couple of drowned bikes. I just wet my boot, which you might have seen. I was not so happy about. I hate wet boots. I got one wet boot. There's some nasty rocks in there. Big, big slippery ghoulies. Probably could have powered through a bit more. Down T7, don't go down. Those things are a bugger to fix. Yeah, Rupert. Should have gone right out wide. I better go put my boot on. My hand up. Steph's shirt after it got wet, drowned in the creek, and now it's got extra dust on it.
Dust is now called mud.
Mud. it's getting layers. The last section we did was just terribly dusty. Up the twin, go those boys. Friends Flat Road and something. Comes everyone. Oh, goes Elise. There goes Mr. and Mrs. with Mrs. leading again. Come on, Stephen, pick up the pace, buddy. Here's Phil. Ew. You just got to make sure I don't go down there.
Don't go down there.
That looks fun though. That looks fun. The bottom.
I wonder why your lights were on. You got both of them on. Why they're so bright in my mirror.
Oh, the top one stays at 15%.
Okay. Well,
It's a running light.
Still seems pretty bright.
Yeah. It, when you turn the high beam, she cranks up.
There's some snotty shit in there, wasn't there?
Yeah. I was going through there on the camera going, all right, everyone, which way are you going to pick?
You might get this camera might come down in that footage, but I stop and I pick it back up again. So
Yeah.
don't stop watching it when the camera goes down.
Oh, righto. Pat, what did you do? Rupert binned it and we missed it.
Can we get one through there? Again. I'll check it, mate. Is it going to stretch as far as the subframe on that one or not really? No good.
What happened to it?
There's just a couple of bolts coming out, that's all. Just underneath there. So it's flapping a bit. So we just do
Just a couple of loose bolts.
Yeah, just up under here.
I'm a bit tired under that.
Mighty DR.
He's been down the back pretty calm. I thought he was riding a bit slower then.
Well, I was thinking of holding it under here, under this subframe on this side. We can. But it won't be too long. Pretty sorted.
What they call bud? Scrubbies. Scrubbies?
Yeah. Oh, hang on.
The Ellwood team are on it. They call Woody, Mr. Miyagi, fixes everything.
Yeah, it's
Oh, not far.
Alright. I'm going for a walk down and have a look at the stream. See if someone wants to go for a swim. This is Rexy's fishing adventures at Ellwood.
Well, it's a
What
little bit too...
are you chasing here, Rexy?
We're chasing high country trout. But, I'm sorry to say, we've made too much noise.
Yeah.
But you never know, you can pull them out sometimes. We saw a big hooer out the back there just before. You don't need much to catch them usually. They're real flighty, you got to be real careful, you got to not put shade in the river or the creek. All you got to do is just float a worm down, there's a trout in there, it'll get it. But I think we made a bit too much noise here, we might have to move on somewhere else. You never know. Put you on to the next gubber.
Yeah, we'll look for another hole. Gav's gone a trekking looking for a hole.
Hey? See if I can pull something out of it.
Alright, now let me just jump in here for a minute. Obviously, this corner did not go according to plan. Now, as a videographer or blogger or whatever you want to call us crazy people that like to take videos while we ride bikes, I had been following a lot of people trying to get some footage, and my visor was just completely covered in dust. It's easy to clean the camera screen with just a quick wipe with your finger, but your helmet visor is a little bit harder to clean and you don't want to scratch it, so I normally try and use a proper cloth. But
got caught out on this one, didn't I? All I saw was Steve's bike go to the right, and that was it. I just went, oh shit. Hit the back brakes, full on locked up the back, and had a whole handful of front, and the front ABS was just working hard the whole way. And yeah, as you can see, just sort of lined up that bit of a mound as best I could and nailed it, and the whole front of the bike went over, and I basically stopped it with my feet on the mound of dirt where Steph's standing there. It was nuts. And yes, a bit of wee-wee came out. But onward and upward, we took two of us to drag the bike back up over the edge, and like all things GoPro, yeah, it just didn't give it justice. It was very steep, and I was extremely lucky to not go over the edge, because that would have been epic. And yeah, don't know what would have happened, but made it through and back on the road. Jumped back from the bike and shook it off and just kept powering on. That's how we do it.
This is Simon's day 2 effort on his bike. And the rest of it's over here.
Because we can put our hands over it, put a bit of water in it.
So you're looking at yourself.
I was going to say, oh shit.
That'll pinch together and solder all right. If you can get the solder hot enough.
Definitely putting that on. Keep going.
Amateur cameraman. All right, take 2. This is Simon's day 2 effort on his Husky. Yeah, he's totally fucked it. And the radiator's over here, getting diagnosed.
Use the blower, put a bit of air in there, and we'll just see.
What's your comment, Simon?
That putty's good.
She broke, Captain.
And that's all she wrote.
Yep, but we'll fix it.
Yes.
Plug it up. What we might be able to do is even pinch the fucking thing back together now that it's got shit in it. Although I don't think...
Hit a rock. Yep.
We puttied the shit out of it.
You found the hole?
Yeah, fucking split right on the other mount. Same as the other side did.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, split the core right on the mount.
Yeah.
One core down from the top, so it was an easy fix.
Had nothing to do with even with that crash you had.
Well, it's a good rock to fucking cut me off.
I could smell it.
Resort there.
Yep, Mount Hotham Ski Resort sits along just there.
So
I'll
Mount
try and
Buller's
zoom in.
that way,
Which way, Phil?
Mount Buller's that way.
Okay.
Because it's closer to Melbourne than what Hotham is.
Okay.
Yeah.
We up in them there hills. So, what? This is called the Bluff?
The Bluff. That's the Bluff Cattleman's Hut up there.
So we're staying at the Bluff Cattleman's Hut, and you might have seen Phil doing some recording before because I busted my radiator on the other side. Anyway, we pulled it apart and it was a split core, so pulled it to bits and put some putty in it, and yeah, should probably be right. Probably be good for ever and ever, but if I can get a new radiator on standby when we get back to camp, I'm going to do that. There's a motorbike shop just around the corner. I'll figure out what that is, ring them, see if they can order me one in, and Phil and I'll pick it up when we get back, and we'll have a spare one then. That'll be the go, just in case anything goes wrong, we can switch it out and job done. See how the putty goes, might work well. Some of the boys are saying, oh, I've had putty on there for 10 odd years and it worked.
So stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Could be good or it could be up to shit.
Hopefully it's good. At the back of the Bluff Cattleman's hut, there is this a man-made watering hole that was built back in the day to water the horses and the cattle, and probably them take a bath. Pretty cool. Back to camp for a beer. Well, radiator update on Simo's 701. We've fixed the repair, done a pressure test, seems to be holding, so it's all just going back together, ready for another day tomorrow, much to Simon's relief. So stay tuned and hopefully we don't have to do this again. Signing off from the Cattleman's Bluff Cattleman's Hut. Say goodnight, Simon.
Not good night yet.
Okay.
Still going.
All right.
There'll be more to come.
All right. Good night for now.
All right. This is inside the cattleman's hut that they built up here. And anybody can come up here and use this hut. And we've got all our gear. Everyone's got their gear hanging up. This is the fire. I don't know how well you can see that, but if I put it that way, you can't quite see, but there's a whole line of boots. Whole line of boots. Very cool. It's nice and warm in here. Bloody cold outside. Yeah, she's nice and cool outside, I tell you that. I've got some whiskey, keep me warm.